Salam, Real intervyu efirdədir. Hazırda biz Birləşmiş Ərəb Əmirliklərinin paytaxtı Abu-Dabi şəhərindəyik, daha doğrusu Masdar şəhərciyindəyik və bizim həmsöhbətimiz Masdar şirkətinin baş əməliyyat direktoru Abdulaziz Alobaidlidir. Thank you for interview. What is the level of demand for alternative energy in the world today? As Masdar company, we would like to answer this question based on your own experience.
Great. Thank you, first of all, for welcoming us and for hosting us in this interview. We have understood as Masdar the demand for renewable energy 17 years ago, and we've been one of the early comers and early investors in the renewable energy, because we've seen, first of all, the need for investing in renewable energy, the need to support government and nations around the globe into decarbonizing their businesses, decarbonizing their economics, and decarbonizing their power systems, which is a key and backstone in any economic or economy of any country. So when we started here in Abu Dhabi. Today we are a very global company. We have footprints and we've made impact through our projects in more than 40 countries. Our current portfolio has a capacity of over 20 megawatt, but this is just a start for us. We are very ambitious and we would like to expand our portfolio even further, and hence our shareholders and our board have approved our new target where we aim to achieve 100 gigawatt by 2030. This is for the renewables, but also we have realized how important to accelerate the development of a green hydrogen to be additional resource of a clean energy. And hence also we are mandated to invest in green hydrogen and accelerate the development of green hydrogens, and we aim to produce 1 million tons of green hydrogen every year by 2030. Of course, all of these efforts, number one, contribute to the global efforts to tackle the climate change challenge. It also helps the economies of the countries where we develop these projects by creating jobs, by creating new power plants and new opportunities, while cutting, of course, the carbon emissions. So we see huge, to be honest, potential for growth everywhere in every country we work in, and we've seen, of course, the ambitious targets Azerbaijan have announced, and we decided to be one of the only investors, and we came to Azerbaijan, built very strategic and hopefully deep lasting commitments and relationship with our counterparts there in Azerbaijan. Our investment there, which we are very proud of, started with developing the 230 megawatt Karadagh solar power plant, which is the first in the country considered or structured to be independent power producer following the public-private partnership model. And we do believe that such projects in Azerbaijan will pave the way for additional projects in Uzbekistan by us here in Masdar, and of course by other peers we have in the market.
How do you know if conventional energy, I mean oil, gas, will be defeated by alternative energy?
We never looked at it this way. Right, Masdar has always adopted very pragmatic approach towards energy transition, and we do believe that all energy sources are vital and important, right, to develop the economies, to support the nations at every country. So we never looked at it as a competition, rather than a continuation and a complementing sort of a story towards ensuring security of supply. We don't dictate as Masdar the energy mix of every country, right? We made the decision that we will be a pure play clean energy company because we see the value of this, we see the growth in such market and so on. But again, we are not defeating one source of energy or another, rather than we supporting the other energy forms in reducing the carbon emissions and so on. And we do believe again that this has to be looked at from a pragmatic approach, and the energy mix should never compromise energy security and energy supply.
How has Masdar company prepared for climate scenarios? Because global warming is happening in the world.
It is, of course, a challenge not faced locally by Azerbaijan or by us here in the UAE. It is a global challenge, and we've seen again the impact of that challenge in some of the communities and some of the countries. As I highlighted in my introduction, in Masdar we understood that challenge 17 years ago, and we entered, I think, very with high ambitions in the renewable energy sector to support tackling the climate change challenge. And we do support, of course, one through those investments which we have developed and delivered in more than 40 countries. We do as well support the climate change dialogue through several platforms where we educate, increase awareness. I refer here, for example, to the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week, which is an annual platform gathering people from around the world, leadership of governments, people from education sector, people from NGOs and so on, to discuss and agree on solutions that will help the climate change challenge. Zayed Sustainability Prize, another again initiative where Masdar is supporting to find solutions and encourage again innovation in different sectors, being the energy sector, the water sector, and looking at different categories such as small and medium enterprises, large enterprises, as well as high schools. So we are advocating and we are supporting by increasing again the education level, by increasing the awareness level to in areas related to climate change.
What should we mean by the capabilities of Masdar today? You are a producer of 20,000 megawatts of renewable energy.
Yes, I think we grown up throughout the 17 years to be one of the most successful investors, developers, owners and operators of renewable energy plants. We have, again, as you have highlighted, a portfolio of more than 20 gigawatt of projects worldwide. Those are projects of solar plants in different technologies, wind plants onshore as well as offshore. But what we are proud of, that we've been always pioneering in new technologies in the market, and that's opening new opportunities for us but also for our clients. Here in the UAE, we invested in the first concentrated solar power plant in the region, which of course have paved the way for many of such plants to be built and made it feasible for others to invest in. Another example, in the UK, we invested in a project called Highwind, which was one of the first floating wind farms that opened opportunities for installing wind farms in the deep sea, and hence opening again new markets and solving a lot of challenges. In Indonesia, because they have issue with land availability, we invested in a PV floating technology, so installing solar panels on a dam, on water, to solve the issue of land availability. So pioneering such technologies certainly is one of the capabilities and the competencies we have developed in Masdar. And this is what again make us always very competitive and one of the best, I would say, if not the best, developers in the area of renewable energy.
You mentioned before, Masdar company has investments in Azerbaijan. In general, how do you assess Azerbaijan's special importance to green energy?
So Azerbaijan has a very important geographical position in the map, number one. Number two, it is rich in natural resources, not only oil and gas, but blessed as well with wind, blessed with solar. And certainly this is the recipe as an investor we look at when we enter into a company. On top of this, of course, the very strong relationship between our nation and the Azeri nation supported us in reaching and finding opportunities where we can, as Masdar, bring our know-how, bring our capabilities, as well as attract financial institutions to invest in renewable energies in Azerbaijan. We've seen, to be honest, a deep commitment from the Azeri government in diversifying their energy supply, which is a step towards achieving carbon neutrality. It's a step towards flourishing a new market in Azerbaijan, and I'm sure with such a step has been taken, Azerbaijan will be playing a significant role in the region when it comes to renewable energy. We started our investment with and our successful collaboration with Azerbaijan throughout the Karadakh project. I've highlighted the 230 megawatt, which is under construction, and hopefully within this year we'll start energizing the project and producing the first green energy from such a plant, injecting it in the grid. We've also now in the process of developing additional 4 gigawatt of projects in different forms and technologies: solar, onshore wind, offshore wind, as well as green hydrogen in Azerbaijan. And those developments coming as a part of a larger 10 gigawatt collaboration program signed between Masdar and Azerbaijan, called the Project Mega. This is a very important project for us. I assume it's also a very project for Azerbaijan, and we've been scheduling it in a few phases to again take advantage of the development of the technology, as well as support in delivering very successful projects. We also have a very strong relationship with SOCAR, the national oil and gas company in Azerbaijan, and we signed with them a joint development agreement to support Project Mega and hopefully further projects within Azerbaijan.
In January of this year, the President of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, participated in the Sustainable Week at the invitation of the President of United Arab Emirates and gave speech. How important was Sustainable Week to Masdar?
So the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week is a leading global platform we host here in Abu Dhabi on an annual basis. And it helps us, and it helps the audiences, it helps the participant in accelerating sustainable development, in advancing climate action, in exchanging ideas, exchanging knowledge. It is the forum and the platform where people like to sign agreements and show their commitment towards decarbonization, towards tackling the climate change challenge. And for us here in the UAE, Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week is a key amplifier to our net zero by 2050 strategic initiative. We host through Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week a lot of diverse audiences, as I highlighted before: leaderships, presidents of countries, ministers of countries, people from schools, from universities, industry players at different levels, small, medium, and large enterprises. All of them come at one place and discuss ideas and present solutions to a global climate change, as well as how we can accelerate the sustainable development and the renewable energy. Just example, in 2023, in January this year, we hosted 13 heads of state as part of Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week, and we had more than 40,000 attendees attending, again, from 175 countries. We expect, again, that Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week will continue to be the leading platform for exchanging ideas and accelerating the sustainable development and advancing the dialogue and the solutions towards climate change.
Mr. Alobaidli, thank you for interview. Thank you for interview to Real TV Azerbaijan.
Thank you very much and welcome to Abu Dhabi.
Thank you. Həmsöhbətimiz Birləşmiş Ərəb Əmirliklərinin Masdar şirkətinin baş əməliyyat direktoru Abdulaziz Alobaidli idi. Salamat qalın.